Hi, this is Ingrid. Welcome to the week 44 and week 45 recap of Ethan and Ingrid's 2024 big year. To date, November has been a quiet month, and we haven't added any new birds to our year list. There have been lots of vagrants moving around New England. A rufous hummingbird in Maine, a scissor-tailed flycatcher in Massachusetts, and cave swallows all over the place. Rare birds for the Northeast, but common birds in the South, and birds we picked up long ago. So we had decided to give our crack video production team some time off, at least until we leave for Texas next weekend. Then, a few days ago, we began to notice an interesting trend. For the first time since early 2022, snowy owls were starting to appear in decent numbers in the continental United States. To date, we have 18 species of owls on our list. In Texas, we hope to see a ferruginous pygmy owl, leaving only the snowy in the unseen owl category. Some New England winters we see lots of snowy owls, sometimes as many as 3 in a single morning. And then there are winters like the last two, 2022 to 2023 and 2023 to 2024, when they are not seen at all. Why boom to bust? Brown lemmings. The lemming is a small, unassuming rodent that lives in the Arctic tundra. Lemmings go through dramatic and unpredictable population expansions. During nesting season, the lemming makes up about 95% of the snowy owl's diet. During lemming boom years, snowy owls will successfully raise multiple chicks to adulthood. During bust years, the owls may not nest at all.
One that got away.
That's easy. Snowy owl. I just can't seem to nail that sucker. I've been out 6 times this year and I still haven't gotten one.
The winter following boom years are the winters that we see lots of snowy owls across the USA as the adult snowies drive the newly fledged youngsters out of Canada and south. This is referred to as an eruption year. On November 12th, 2 snowies were seen, one in Wisconsin and the other in Michigan. The next day, 3 birds were seen, ranging from Ohio to Massachusetts. On the 14th, a new snowy was reported in upstate New York. Then yesterday, the 15th, 19 birds were reported across the northern states, with several of the reports coming from Massachusetts. This morning, we were in the car at dawn, heading for Massachusetts, hoping to add a snowy owl to our big year list. Our dear New Hampshire friends Maura and Karen met us, and we began to look for snowy owls. What is the best way to find a snowy owl, you ask? The best tip is to look for a whole bunch of cars and folks with expensive optical gear, all pointed in the same direction. In most cases, they will be looking at a snowy owl. We found the snowy owl paparazzi staring at a sand berm about 600 yards away. There sat a snowy owl, bird number 702 for the year. And then we witnessed one of the problems associated with owling, people getting too close to the bird. As a rule of thumb, if an owl is visibly reacting to your presence, fidgeting, staring at you, head bobbing, or changing position, you're too close and need to back off immediately. But as so often happens, some photographers were determined to get the perfect up-close shot. And eventually, thanks to their carelessness and inconsideration, the owl took off to the south. This was unfortunate both for the owl and for the people who had just arrived at our distant location and missed seeing it. After going our separate ways, Maura and Karen kept birding and saw a lifer Bullocks oriole later in the morning. Lifer pie for them tonight. Tune in next week when we will be attempting to add to our big year list from Texas.
Where are you calling from?
Texas.
Where?
Honest. Listen, I'll prove it.
The stars at night are big and bright.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Thanks for watching this weekly recap of Ethan and Ingrid's 2024 Big Year. Remember to visit our blog at bigyearbirding.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the subscribe button. And if you want more of this silliness, we also have a Facebook and Instagram page. Happy birding!